Gyanesh Dixit. Now I am starting exercise 6.2. So first question, that is, in the given figure, find the value of x and y and then show that AB parallel to CD. Here these two sides are given, AB and CD. These are two lines and a line L which intersect these two lines. So L is a transversal. Now we have x plus y equals to x plus 50 equals to 180 degree, that is by linear pair angle. So x will be 50 goes to RHS, that will be subtracted from 180. Then we have x equals to 180 minus 50, that is 130 degree. Now since y equals to 130 degree, these are vertically opposite angles because these two lines are intersected, L and CD. So we have x is 130 and y is also 130. That means we have x equals to y. X and y, these two are alternate interior angles. If these two angles are equal, then AB parallel to CD by converse of alternate interior angle property. Now second question is, in the given figure, if AB parallel to CD and CD parallel to EF and y is to z equals to 3 is to 7, then find the value of x. X की value find करनी है. Here AB is given parallel to CD and CD parallel to EF. That means AB also parallel to EF. And y is to z is given 3 is to 7 and we have to find value of x. Since y is to z equals to 3 is to 7, so we assume y equals to 3a and z equals to 7a. Common ratio is a, we assume. Now since AB parallel to CD and CD parallel to EF, therefore AB parallel to EF. Now x equal to z, this one z from what I means alternate interior angles, and z we assume 7a, so x will be 7a. Why alternate interior angles? Now since x plus y equals to 180 degree by co-interior angles, these are co-interior angles and their sum is 180 degree. Now putting the values, x equals to 7a and y equals to 3a. 7 plus 3a equals to 180, that means 7 and 3a, that means 10a. So 10a equals to 180 means a will be 180 upon 10, that is 18 degree. We have to find x, so x equals to 7a, here we found. That means now put the value of a, that is 18, this one, so 18 7 is 126 degree. Now move to third question. Third question is, in the given figure, if AB parallel to CD, AB parallel to CD, EF perpendicular to CD and angle GED equals to 126 degree, then find angle AGE, angle GEF and angle FGE. So here given AB parallel to CD, these two lines are parallel, and EF perpendicular CD, that means this one, angle E90, okay, and angle GED is 126, angle GED, this is total angle is 126. We have to find angle AGE, angle GEF and angle FGE. Now since solution, AB parallel to CD, AB and CD, these two are parallel lines, therefore angle AGE equals to angle GED by alternate interior angles, and GED is given 126, that means AG is also 126 degree. Now since angle GEF plus angle FED, angle GEF plus angle FED equals to angle GED by adjacent angle property. Now GEF plus FED is given 90 degree because FE perpendicular to CD, so FED is 90 degree equals to 126 degree, because here since FE perpendicular CD, so angle FED equals to 90 degree, clear? Now GEF equals to 90 goes to RHS, that will be subtracted from 126, so 126 minus 90, that will be 36. So we have angle GEF equals to 30 degree. Now since angle AGE plus angle FGE, angle AGE plus angle FGE equals to 180 degree by linear pair angles, so putting the value of AGE, that is 126 plus FGE equals to 180. 126 goes to RHS, that will be subtracted from 180. So we have angle FGE equals to 180 minus 126, that will be 54 degree. Now question number 4, actually fourth question is this, fifth पहले सॉल्व हो गया तो मैं फोर्थ पढ़ा रहा हूँ. Fourth question is, in the given figure, if PQ perpendicular ST, in the given figure PQ parallel to ST and angle PQR equals to 110 degree, PQR equals to 110 degree and angle RST equals to 130 degree, it is given 130 degree. Now we have to find angle QRS angle find करना है. So here construction, we draw RM parallel to ST, RM line is parallel to ST, जिसके parallel हम line draw कर दी. Now since ST parallel to RM by construction, it is parallel. Now angle SRM plus angle RST equals to 180 degree by co-interior angles, because these two lines are parallel, these are interior angles, so their sum is 180 degree. Now SRM plus RST is given 130 equals to 180, 130 goes to RHS, that will be subtracted from 180. So we have angle SRM equals to 50 degree. Now since PQ parallel to ST, PQ line is parallel to ST, it is given here, and we draw RM parallel to ST, that means PQ parallel to RM. PQ is also parallel RM. Then we have angle QRM. Angle QRM equals to angle PQR by alternate interior angles. Now QRM को ब्रेक कर लीजिए. QRM इसको ब्रेक कर सकते हैं by adjacent angle property. Angle QRS plus angle SRM. So we wrote here QRM के प्लेस पे दोनों एंगल ब्रेक कर दिए. PQR 110 था, इसको वैल्यू पुट कर दी. क्लियर. Now equals to QRM adjacent angle property. Now putting the values here. QRS के प्लेस पे ब्रेक कर लिया किसको, QRS प्लस SRM. किसके प्लेस पे, QRM. And angle QRM is here. Okay, here we broke the angle QRS. Here the angle QRS, this one, angle QRS, this one, plus angle SRM equal to angle QRM by adjacent angle property. Now QRS as it is, plus angle SRM we found here 50 degree, this one equals to angle QRM. Here we found this one angle PQR equals to 110, so we put here 110 degree. Now 50 goes to RHS, that will be subtracted from 110. So we have angle QRS equals to 110 minus 50, that will be 60 degree. Clear. Now move to next question. Fifth question is also here. So fifth question is, I am reading. Fifth question is, in the given figure AB parallel to CD. AB and CD, these two lines are parallel. Clear. After this, angle APQ equals to 50 degree. Angle APQ is given 50 degree, and angle PRD equals to 127. PRD, it is given 127 degree. Then find the values of X and Y. These two angles we have to find. So here, since AB parallel to CD, therefore X equals to 50. This one Z is framing, that means these are alternate interior angles. So these two angles are equal. Now since X plus Y equals to 127, X plus Y equals to 127, this is why exterior angle property in triangle PQR, means angle P plus angle Q equals to angle PRD. Angle P is Y and angle Q is X, so we put X plus Y equals to 127. Now put the value of X, that is 50 degree here we found. So 50 plus Y equals to 127. Separate Y, so 50 goes to an RHS, that will be subtracted from 127. So 127 minus 50, that is 77 degree. Okay. Now move to next question, which is question 6. Question number 6 is, sixth question is given, in the given figure PQ and RS are two mirror placed parallel to each other. There are two mirrors PQ and RS which are parallel, PQ parallel to RS. Now after this, an incident ray AB is an incident ray which strikes the mirror PQ at B point. B पे strike कर रही है mirror PQ को AB incident ray. At B, the reflected ray moves along the path BC, और यहाँ से reflect होके BC, C point, BC कहाँ strike करी फिर आके RS पे, mirror path BC, and strikes the mirror RS at C, and again reflect back along CD, और CD के along reflect back हो गई, वापस चली गई. Prove that AB parallel to CD, this line AB parallel to CD, this is to prove. So here given PQ and RS are two parallel mirrors. Clear. To prove AB parallel to CD, here there is a construction. We draw MB perpendicular PQ, MB perpendicular on PQ, so this angle is 90 degree, and NC perpendicular RS, NC perpendicular RS, so angle NCS is 90 degree. Here why we draw these lines, because in mirror reflection there is the angle of incidence equals to angle of reflection which is given by normal. Normal से angle लेते हैं, means normally अगर BM normal हो गया means angle ABM is incident angle and angle MBC is reflection angle. इसलिए हमें यहाँ पे रिफ्लेक्शन वो परपेंडिकुलर नॉर्मल ड्रॉ करना पड़ा. ओके, प्लेन के परपेंडिकुलर जो लाइन होती है दैट इज कॉल्ड नॉर्मल. क्लियर. नाउ प्रूफ. सिंस MB परपेंडिकुलर PQ, दिस लाइन MB परपेंडिकुलर टू PQ, सो एंगल PBM इक्वल्स टू 90 डिग्री. इक्वेशन 1. नाउ सिंस NC परपेंडिकुलर RS, NC दिस वन परपेंडिकुलर टू RS, सो एंगल NCS इक्वल्स टू 90 डिग्री. दिस इक्वेशन 2. नाउ सिंस एंगल BMC इक्वल्स टू एंगल PBM, angle BMC equals to angle PBM, this is by alternate interior angles because PQ parallel to RS. Clear. Now therefore angle BMC equals to 90 because PBM is 90 given here in equation 1. Since in equation 1 PBM equals to 90, so we put the value of PBM, that is 90. So we have angle BMC equals to 90 degree. This equation 3. Now from equation 1 and 3 angle PBM equals to, no, from equation 2 and 3 NCS equals to angle BMC, angle BMC equals to angle NCS, angle BMC and angle NCS, these are corresponding angles. So converse of corresponding property, angles property, we have BM parallel to NC, this line BM parallel to NC. Clear. Now After this, angle MBC equal to angle BCN. Angle MBC equals to angle BCN by alternate interior angles because MB parallel to NC and these are assumed as x. इसको हमने x assume कर लिया. Clear? Now, since angle of incidence equals to angle of reflection by laws of reflection. Clear? Now, angle of incidence is angle ABM equals to angle MBC और MBC कितना है x, इसलिए हम इसको भी x मान सकते हैं. Clear? ABM equals to MBC equals to x for mirror PQ. And for mirror RS, there is also one incidence angle, angle BCN equals to angle NCD and BCN is x, we assume. So, angle NCD equals to angle BCN equals to x. Now, since angle ABC equals to, अगर हम ABC angle find करें, this one ABC equals to angle ABM plus angle MBC, ABM plus MBC, and the value of angle ABM here, ABM and MBC both are x, so x plus x, that is equal to 2x. Now, we found angle BCD. Angle BCD, this one also angle BCN plus angle NCD. Again, both angles are x, so we put x plus x, that is 2x also here. This is equation 5. Now, equation 4 and 5 RHS are equal. So, from equation 4 and 5, both LHS should be equal, means angle ABC equals to angle BCD. Now, angle ABC equals to angle BCD. Since these are alternate interior angles, therefore, AB parallel to CD. Converse of alternate interior angles property. Clear?